Howdy, howdy. How is everyone out there in YouTube land? Welcome to my channel. I am Darlene. Thank you for dropping in and visiting with me tonight. I will be doing some readings for whoever shows up. I have a little bit different setup tonight. I didn't like the feedback I was getting the other night, so I'm trying to work with, the equipment I've got and the software I've got and all that good stuff. So hopefully, I have fixed the video problem, I think. Fingers crossed. So that it shows back up into the YouTube live stream again. I'm hoping. Again, fingers crossed. So we'll see how that works. If not, you guys can let me know where you're finding me. Most of you have YouTube notifications turned on, but if you don't, it's one thing to subscribe, but you have to specifically have your YouTube notifications turned on for YouTube. In other words, it's a phone notification, not a YouTube. Your phone has to give YouTube permission, if that makes sense. Excuse me. So, and as you guys come in, let me know where you're from. I'm still not convinced that I've fixed the vertical live feed situation, but I'm working on it. If not, I may have to just go back to doing it on my phone and forget the software, and we'll go from there. But anyway, let me know where you're from and what your week is looking like. Mine has been good. I went to the allergy doctor today, though, and had them not knowing I was going to have a tube stuck down me, but I did. So that was fun. Crystal, you did. Awesome. I'm so glad you got the notification. Perfect. Because I have people all the time saying that. You're on your mobile now. Okay, you're on. Okay, my question, Crystal, if you'll help me out, is you got the notification, but do you know if, like, for example, you didn't get the notification and you were just putzing around on YouTube, would I show up in your vertical YouTube shorts feed or in the regular horizontal section? That's the real question that I can't figure out yet. Because I know the first time I did use this software, it showed up in the YouTube live feeds. And I think I did the same thing, but I never know because I can't see the other side of it. Anyway, I'm rambling. I know, guys. I'm just waiting for a few more people to get here. And I'm hoping this chat situation is going to be okay on this device because right now it's not scrolling. So if I miss saying hello to somebody, my apologies. It's not my intention. It showed up on your phone notifications. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see. Fingers crossed. If only 10 people come tonight, then we'll know it's probably not showing up in the shorts feed, which is where I want it to be. But anyway, software is lovely. So I went to the allergy doctor today, and I'm just killing time here while some other people show up. Went to the allergy doctor today just for a routine checkup. I go every 6 months because I have allergies and asthma and all that stuff. And I wanted to talk to him about my voice being so raspy. I've had somebody comment about I have smoker's voice. Well, I don't smoke, never have. And so unplanned, but he stuck a camera down, up through my nose and all the way down in my throat with no anesthesia. And I just said, oh, okay, this is happening. It's like, but he's very gentle. And he said, yeah, you've got some stuff going on back there. So we've got some medicine coming. Hopefully this will be resolved and I can go back to sounding normal now. Well, I'm doing good now that that's past me. Yeah, that's right, Crystal, it does. Now what I can't figure out is why the comments are not scrolling. See, I'm trying not to have two devices going because when I do that, there's a feedback in the sound. It was an echo the other night. And it's what's so weird is the very first time I did it, it was perfect. And I haven't been able to duplicate it. So, see, I can't see your comments now. It's not, I don't know why it's not doing that. So let me pull it up over here. Let's see if I can pull it up. Well, I don't know if it'd be better. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. See what happens. Well, the sound is good. Okay, that's, oh, my voice. Well, you probably haven't known me when, because this has been going on for a couple of months now. Go figure, right? Okay, why? See, that's, I'm getting out of that. Let me go over here to YouTube and see if I can pull your comments, because I can't, suddenly I can't see but the first 5 comments. Go dark on the sound. Let's see what happens. Hopefully there won't be any feedback. Well, there I am. Okay, but well, I know, in that weird, Crystal. See, I know you're saying, let me come back up here and catch up. It showed on your phone, and then you're saying, I think it depends on how each person. Yeah, I got that one. How are you? Okay, I think, all right. It won't let me double click the like. That's an issue. Yeah. It's weird, and it won't let me double click. Well, I know, and it worked fine the other night. Why? Why? Well, what I could do is just get off, forget the software, get back on here live on my phone like I have done for months. And that's what I think I'll do real quick before I even get started. So, Crystal, will you give me, about 5 minutes, and we'll just forget all the software mess. We'll get back on here, because I did want to do some readings tonight. I had some time. So let me do that. Hey, Chill. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it. Chill, I'm going to end this and start it over, because something here's not working. Like Crystal can't double click the like button. Some stuff's not working. So I'm going to hop off and, well, I don't know. Now we're getting more people here. Let's see. Tehran, hey, Chill, would you try doing that? See what happens for you. If you double click the like button, does it show up? And let me know what you're seeing over there. Again, I think it's just my new software. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it is working. And Chris is saying it's not working for her. It's not letting her. So Tehran, it's working for you, or I know that you got that capital N for a reason. How can I? Tehran N? Is that? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Okay. Just hit it, and it did work for you, Jill? Jill, did I show? Well, I know you've got your notifications on. Yeah, I appreciate you trying to help me troubleshoot this issue. It's still not letting you. Chill, did it work for you to do that? Do you know? The comments are starting to show up now on my other device. That's good. I was concerned about that. Yep. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll stay here then. If it's, I was just concerned that, especially about the comments, they were not scrolling, and I couldn't see past the first 5 comments. So that was bothering me, but it seems like it's starting to work now. And you guys can hear me okay? Because I've never done this. I'm actually got you on my iPad instead of my phone, which is weird. But I'm used to there being so many more people here quicker, So I guess I just have to be patient. Hey, Adia. Yeah, hey, welcome team. That's right. Hey, team. That's right. And it is, I forget, it is a Tuesday night. After Saturday was the day when everything went. Oh, I keep forgetting. Forgive me, because I'm used to being on my phone, which is here, and I'm forgetting you're over here. So y'all remind me of that. Yeah, I looked at my stats for that crazy Wild Wild West live I did on Saturday, and I had over over 11,000 views on that. And I'm convinced about 8,000 of those were trolls, for those of you that were here. If you remember, I couldn't block them fast enough. Goodness me. Maybe it is on your phone, Crystal. I just don't know. There's just so many moving parts that have to fit, right, for all this to work. And see, it's still not keeping up, rather, with the comments. Little TM, can you say happy birthday to my friend Gage Shuchuk? Is that really a name? That's most unusual. Happy birthday, Gage. And I won't do that all night. I tell you what, I'm going to have to take that phone down. I'm going to do that all night. I'm going to sit there and look at it all night. Now, whenever my camper is. Happy birthday, Gage. How old is Gage? How old is Gage? Put my phone up there so I can see your comments. Oh, Landon. Oh, my God, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. That makes me very sad, because I have some friends that I'm worried about, frankly, also getting deported. Makes me very, very sad to think about that. I mean, I can't even. No, Capel, I'm not an astrologer. I am here. I'll be doing tarot readings tonight. But I'm not an astrologer, no. I have many skills and interests, but that was never one that I did a deep dive into. Yeah, that is awful, Crystal. I mean, it's bad enough, a lot of the people that have come here in search of a better life, and I'm not talking, this is not a political discussion, but no matter what country people go to, usually it's because they're seeking a better life, and they often leave their families and come, I'm talking about the United States, they often leave all their family and come to the United States to work to send money back home to their family. And that's heartbreaking enough. And then they get deported. I mean, it's just so much heartbreak all the way around. Y'all, this is struggling because now I can't see. It stopped scrolling the comments, but I'm welcoming everybody, even if I miss your name. Please, I'm having software issues, so please, I don't intend to miss anybody. If I could pronounce your name, I would say yes, I could get a free reading. I could give you a free reading. I don't know how to say your name. It's those are not American alphabet letters, so you're gonna have to work with me here. Yes, I will, if I can figure out what to call you. I'm not being sarcastic. I mean genuinely. Your last name is similar in our alphabet to Konbo, but I know that's not an N. So can you give me some name or handle I can call you, the person who just came in after? Between Adia and between Capel, you asked for a free reading. And that's what I'm here for. So if you can give me a name or a handle to call you, then I'll happily do that. Yes, Crystal, that's right. That their dreams are not being realized. Oh, he's 14. Aw, well, happy birthday again. That's so sweet. My grandson just turned 13. His next birthday is in July. He'll be turning 14 also. Oh, yeah, Santori. That sounds pretty nice right there. Yes. Thank you, Adia. That's so very sweet. So did I miss... No, I don't. You're saying that's all right, but no, just I don't mind. I just have to know how, because I've got to have a point of connection for energy. That's why sometimes if I don't understand or I can't pronounce your name, I can't really get to the energy like I like to give you a reading. So, Tommy O, I see you have requested a reading. No, we don't want to cook any crystal meth. Thank you very much. Adia, can you take care of that, please? Martin. Okay, Martin. Thank you. That's very helpful. Okay, Martin. So, yes, Martin. And then Tommy O is next. And those are my 2 reading slots now that are spoken for. Yes, I'm back. Walnuts and bestiality, I'm back. Well, oh, okay. Took me a second to get your comment. The only vibration that feels from is that from your ankle monitor? I get it now. Yeah, took me a second. Okay, so let me put my banner up, and then I can get. Now I will do some super chat readings too, you guys. Let me put my little other banner up here, and then I hope y'all can see that. No, that's not the right one. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let me ask. So, Martin, if you will come back, please, and post your question for me. So I got Tommy O, CJNG. Welcome, welcome, Lewis. I don't want to cook any mess with you. Let's see. I answered. AI, is it AL? Y'all forgive me. This print is small and my glasses lenses, so if I say your name wrong, please forgive me. Sergey from Russia, welcome, Sergey. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Capel. I appreciate that. I do try. I try. Adia, now I can't because I don't have my YouTube up here. I can't block them. I'm going to have to get you to do that. And I appreciate you being here. Like Hugh just made this stupid comment. Let's block him. Yeah, I know more people coming in. So maybe I just had to just sit here a little while and let YouTube do its thing. Well, now I'm trying to remember this story. Do you want to tell that story? Walnuts and Bestiality about the Scorpio and the frog? I don't think I know that one. It is a concrete, well, depending on where you live, but there's a lot of concrete jungles out there, Tommy. Oh, thank you, Adia. Apparently there's a delay on my software because, as I said, I'm not really on the YouTube thing. So, Martin, can you post your question for me, please, to do your reading, what you want me to read about for you? The first Michael. Okay, I see your question. Thank you. That comment at the very top is, I pinned one. Is that what you're asking about? I pinned one that says 2 free readings. That one? I'm not sure what you're asking me, Adia. I'm not certain about that. Okay, I think we got enough to get started here, and I love to greet everybody, but I probably need to get to reading here. Hey, Jennifer, welcome. Thank you for being here. I can take the 2 free readings are spoken for, but I do take a few. I will take a few more super chat requests if you guys want those. What comment? What does it say, Adia? Oh my God! Oh, I see. I see. Never mind. I got it. I have to find it again. Thank you for that. Yeah, I just have to find him again. I'll get you. I'll get you, Hugh. I think he's all the way back up here in the chat. Forgive that. Y'all see what I have to deal with, though, right? Yeah, this is what happens when you're on this side of the camera. There's a lot of that craziness you have to deal with. People being disrespectful right and left. While I'm looking, I'm still looking. Oh, God. I'll start reading once I get this comment off the screen. Bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize for taking your time. I have to scroll all the way back up here and find it, though. Now I'm getting, the software won't let me scroll all the way to the top. So now I'm not liking that. Finally, okay. That was exhausting. This is not a good way to start. So my apologies, everybody. So very sorry. Maybe we can get back to normal now, whatever that is. I was telling my friend about, I said, it's like the Wild Wild West every time I get on here. Now, Martin, to you, my friend. Here we go. Yeah, well, it wasn't as simple as that. I'm sorry to say, Adia, because it was, that comment was coming from the software that I'm using, not YouTube. Okay, we're going to ask about Martin's current situation. Let's see. Oh, this glasses are bugging me tonight. All right, let's see. Yes, low key. There are people who do it with playing cards. I don't. I was doing readings for 30 years before I ever picked up 32 years before I ever picked up a tarot deck. So, it's just a tool. The reader is what brings the message through. But I just realized my battery's going to go on that one, but not the one this is plugged into. Okay. I've never learned how to do that on the regular playing cards. All right, Martin, we didn't ask the question yet, but thank you. All right. Asking for Martin. No, let's go to this. I think this step for you, Martin. All right. So we're asking general reading for Martin, but we'd like some information about the situation he's dealing with. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you guys for being here. And I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that like button. Just a way of saying thank you for me being here tonight with you. All right, and I know you can't all see all the cards. This is a different camera angle. I'm not sure where to put it. Let's put it there for now. Uh-oh. Did you just break up with somebody, Martin? Or somebody break up with you? That's what it looks like. That's pretty clear. Now, I mean, it could be a friendship, it could be a family member, but all the cards that I'm seeing here say you just broke up with some kind of romantic partner. It's what that looks like. You want to confirm that for me, please? Hey, Real. R-I-L-L. Again, I don't have my glasses on. Welcome. Thank you. That's sweet. Yeah, Haley, new angle. I'm having to work around some things tonight. So, yes, new angle. You're actually on my iPad as opposed to my phone. I normally do these on my phone. Jill, Martin is actually under a different name in the chat because I don't know if it was a different language and I didn't know what to call him. So I asked him to put his name in. So you'd have to look back in the comments, but it was it wasn't English. So I asked him for a name. Now, Martin, tarot often gives me a backstory before it gives me the answer to a question. So I'm just going to tell you what's here, and you'll have to let me know about if this has already happened, presumably. And I can't, again, it's taking a long time for it to show up in your response to show up in the comments over there. I think you just made one this one was. Otherwise, socially and romantically, things are about the same. Did I miss one before that? Okay. Well, you're getting out of something that was toxic, whatever that was for you. Job, relationship, situationship. Again, I don't know. Now, I don't have an ending card, but what I'm saying is there was some kind of. There's a couple of ways I could read this. The Three of Cups is, you see 3 people on the card, and I had the other cards at the bottom of the deck that would indicate there was a broken heart and a breakup of some kind. That's why I leant toward that. But the Three of Cups can also mean some kind of celebration. It can mean overindulging, for example, drinking too much even. But whatever this is, you're saying no more. I'm not investing into that anymore. Because I'm releasing myself, or I'm going to be released, or the world, whatever, is releasing me from this. This is toxicity. This is the Devil card. And in the reverse, it's saying it's anything that holds you back from being the best version of yourself. It can be addictions. It can be obsessions. Physical addictions to substances. It can be obsessions. It can be people, situations, bad job. It can be any of those things, but something that is toxic for you to be involved in. And because it's in the reverse, it's saying you're being released from that, or you are setting yourself free from it and moving on. And this is the fastest moving card in the tarot. This is the Chariot card. So whatever that's why I said it feels like you're leaving something behind here, and you're doing it fast. Because that Chariot, it just gets on you saying, okay, perfect. You're saying, I cut out a drug addiction a few months ago. Beautiful. Well, thank you for that confirmation. And that helps me know I'm on the right track with you. Yeah, that's what and that's beautiful that this is in reverse. I'm very, very happy for you. Now, so we know that's the right situation. These are cueing in on the energy, but what's coming toward Martin? I want to know what's coming toward Martin, please. So that's sort of the backstory, although I do really love that Chariot is there. That says you are moving forward. You are determined. Actually, that's a big part of determination. And Crystal, thank you. I did see your super chat. It's almost lost in the feed up there, but what's coming toward Martin in the near future? And for those of you who haven't heard me say this, me and any other tarot reader, we're just picking out potentials out of the quantum field. This is just a potential. Your free will can change this tomorrow, so just know that. You're saying it's been a very chaotic year overall, and it feels like I won't ever land on my feet. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I know, right? Congratulations indeed. I have a very close family member that struggles with an addiction, so it's close to heart for me, close to home. What is coming toward Martin, please, in the very near future? Well, now I could have gone all night and not seen that one. But I'll wait to see. I'll wait to see what other cards come out before I speak on that one. What else? Give me 3 more cards, please. What's coming toward Martin? Please and thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here with me on a Tuesday night. Okay, well, clearly something you don't see coming, something that you're maybe afraid of. Those 2 cards keep coming back. This was in the pre-shuffle. This is the card I said would indicate a broken heart about something. Now, this could be you saying you're brokenhearted about because of what you've been through. But it's in reverse, which means, Martin, that you're healing from it. You're on the other side of the worst of it. Yeah. You're getting free and independent. You're taking care of yourself. You don't need anybody now. Right, okay, let's keep going. Give me 2 more cards, please. Hey, Jack, welcome. Two more cards, please, for Martin. Two more for Martin, please. And thank you. Let's do this in the next hour, please. We don't have all night. Y'all waited very patiently for me to get this party started here. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Oh, this is nice. Yes, yes, yes. The Hermit card in the reverse. It means isolation, pulling back. Now, the way these cards are found, I've got one more to pull it out yet. But this fell right underneath the Devil card, which I had talked about earlier about what that's about. And I apologize for the glare that's coming on the cards tonight. And I think that's exactly what you've been doing. I don't know that this is way far in the future, but I think you're just trying to, in other words, when you're beating an addiction, obsession of any kind, I don't care what it is, maybe it's fast food or sugar, it didn't have to be anything as serious as what you're dealing with, but you've got to separate yourself from it, right? And that's the energy I get from these two cards. You've got to pull away from anything. Like if you're an alcoholic, you can't go hanging out in bars anymore, at least not for a long time until you get a handle on it. I feel like that's what's saying. And you've got something exciting, some kind of tangible, wonderful, brand new offer coming in because you are walking, well, hang on. I'm not going to say that yet. Okay, but your challenge may be, Martin, that you're having trouble moving away from the disappointment in the negative thinking about this, about what you've been through. In other words, we all have that, what Chinese people like, well, not just Chinese, I use it too. It's called the monkey mind. It's what you might call the gerbil on the wheel mentality. I started justice, but I can't really get it. And so it might be just that. It's your internal negative thinking, hard to believe that it's ever going to happen for you, like you were, I think, commenting on a little while ago. You're saying spot on, 100%, isolating since I stopped my addiction. Okay, so that's your reading then. And then, but I feel like this is waiting for you when you're ready to come out of your cave. That, in case you didn't know, that's an Ace of Pentacles. That's just what it is, something tangible, a beautiful, tangible, new offer coming in of some kind. Usually that means, money, job, something like that one. What else from Martin, please? Oh, got several here. All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Martin. So this is like a heads up, a little bit of a heads up here. One second. Oh, goodness. Really? And guess what's back? Okay, so is this him? Is this internal or external? That's my question. Is this internal or external? That is the question. Because the Empress represents expansion, nurturing, creativity, all good things coming that relate to that in your life. She is often depicted as being pregnant. Now that doesn't mean literally. It means fertile, things being fertile in your life, and you're moving toward, and this is after your isolation, you're moving toward your Nine of Cups, which is wishes being fulfilled. But you're second guessing yourself. You're questioning, is this the long term? This is divine timing. And when it's in the reverse, it's the Seven of Pentacles, sorry. When it's in the reverse, see if I can move that at all. That may be better. It means, not really, still got a glare. It means you're questioning where you have planted your seeds over time. You're questioning if where you have planted your seed is really what you want. In other words, that farmer goes out and plants. Well, he doesn't plant tomatoes thinking he's going to get zucchini, right? So it's like you questioning that if you're, and also I'm hearing if your ship's ever going to come in. I don't have the Three of Wands, which would be that, but it kind of has that energy about it. That's right, Jill. Yes. And I like your comment too, Adia. That's right. You hope so. Well, it will. But the cautionary tale here is to not get, because Chill's already ahead of me here. He already feeling the energy, as often you do, Chill. But this can either be saying, because I feel that this is you, because we already talked about that mental gerbil wheel. Be cautious about what you're thinking. The Knight of Swords in tarot is about messages, thinking, action. He's often represents communication, and in the reverse, it's like no communication. So, okay, that could, there's two ways to read this. What you're thinking about moving toward, that you decided, I don't know if I want to invest in that anymore. Could be saying, well, I'm going to pull away. I'm not going to communicate with people that have disappointed me in the past. Let me, I'll come back. So there's two ways to read this. This is one that have disappointed me in the past. And this is the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Again, just disappointment in the home, the happy, everything. Where I felt like I was overwhelmed and juggled because of this. Yeah, and even though we have the skills that we need, it was also a very, very heavy burden. And I'm ready to put all that down. But I know I'm not healed yet. I know that I'm not healed yet. And you've got to go through this to get back to this pinnacle that we talked about, the Ace of Pentacles. So it's going to take you a little while to go there, and these cards now are just repeating. So let me go back now, and I put them in order on purpose because I wanted to read it two ways. So that could be something outside of you or could be something inside of you. So if this is, I read that as internally. So externally, it could be you get some kind of disappointing news that makes you sad and makes you feel remorse of whatever, makes you really feel like this is unhappy, and let's just put it that way, unhappy. Maybe you feel this news may make you feel like you're again juggled or overwhelmed. In other words, this could just be you, but it could be you being triggered by something outside of you. And I know when we have addictions, and I'm not an addict, but I know when I get triggered, I want to go have a glass of wine. Okay. So, I mean, we all have something, our comfort thing that we go to. Could be eating donuts, could be, I don't know. My friend texted me before I started this. She told me about something happened today. She said, I need to go find some chocolate. So we all have something. And so I feel like this may just be in your head, or this could be saying this is coming toward you. So it's just a heads up. And I love that the Magician here is in the upright for you, because it says you have the skills. You have the skills to handle this. You can do it. You're saying, I can manifest what I want. I have all the skills here. I just have to put down the burden of where I've been. All of those wands represents a fight, and I'm tired. I don't want to carry that anymore. I want to put it down because I know that burden just prohibits me from healing. Okay, that I'm kind of going to stop there, and I want to always talk about, not always, no, but for you to please educate yourself about the law of attraction if you haven't done that, because your negative thinking, if that's what you're doing here, and it really is just a habit that you get into. So you can get into the habit of negative thinking, self-doubt, self-deprecation, lack of worthiness, all that. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough to overcome this. Or you can get into a habit of good thinking. I am strong. I did beat this. I can still beat this. Every day I wake up, I know I'm strong enough. I know I can do this. I've got all the skills at my disposal. I'm not alone. Spirit's got my back. I have a whole team of angels over here, supporting me every day. I'm getting, downloads and inspiration and motivation, how to beat this every day. So you can see the difference in how those two thinking processes could move you forward differently. And so I think this is probably just a cautionary tale saying, watch what you're creating, because you're creating your future with your thoughts today. And I hope that you will take that to heart, because I feel like you've made such amazing progress, and you have something, that Ace of Pentacles is no small thing, something really beautiful and tangible coming to you if you don't sabotage yourself with this, with your thinking over this. So Martin, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. And thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Martin, really. I appreciate you saying that. Spot on, fully questioning my future, and that was so accurate. Thank you so much. Well, I appreciate your subscription, and I hope you'll come back again. I do these regularly. Hello, Harry, welcome. Who are you telling to shut up there? You love wine too, Adia? I know, right? That's my go-to. I don't drink a lot, but we all have something, don't we? We're human. Hey, Richard, I'm very well. Thank you so much. Yeah. I was squinting because I was reading the first part of your comment, Jill, and I couldn't, and I get it now. The chocolate, I get it now. Yes, took me a second. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Y'all do not. I don't know where you live, where everybody lives, but mm, don't go to Trader Joe's and get their chocolate truffles. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know that, oh, you can't eat just one. Oh, they're so good. My goodness. Like dark chocolate, and they are so rich and good. I usually can't eat but one. They're so rich. Okay. Yeah, the free reading list is full, hence the pinned comment at the top. And somebody said the other day they couldn't see it because it was underneath a subscribe button or something. So can y'all see that banner at the top, that comment pinned? Can y'all let me know that? But North Coast, I am taking requests for super chats if that interests you. And Crystal, I know I forgot to write your name down, but I do have you for a super chat. Okay, Tommy O, who requested a reading. Would you type in your question, please, Tommy? Oh, Julie, well, thank you. I appreciate your comment. Thank you so much. You're in Tennessee. JFL 64 is in Tennessee. Well, you're my neighbor. I'm in Alabama. Whereabouts in Tennessee? I'm in Birmingham. Truffles trouble. Amen, Adia. Oh, man, they're so good. Truffles trouble. Oh, gosh. Okay, guys, if you can, somebody let me know if you can see that banner, if you can read that banner at the top. Again, I'm playing with new software, and I don't know. Satisha, yes. The free readings for tonight are spoken for. I have super chat slots available, but please don't continue to, as Adia has asked, don't continue to post your question in the chat. You'll get banned if you do that. You said, I'll for sure come back. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're really talented. Well, thank you so much, Martin. I appreciate the opportunity to help you out or give you hopefully some encouragement. I feel like you got this. Just watch that monkey mind. It's hard. I won't say it's easy, and I'm not dealing with something as difficult as you have or are. Never tired of truffles. Well, I know, right? That would just be wrong to ever get tired of truffles. Well, no, it actually, well, these are dessert truffles. I don't know. There are other kinds of truffles. I don't taste any mushroom. It's a deep, rich, round chocolate flavor, and it's dark chocolate, as I said, with a little dust of powder on the cocoa powder on the outside. Oh, they're good. Richard, what looks double? Yeah, actual truffles. Well, I have had truffles in different form. Yeah, I have like truffle sauce and yeah, like that. But this is, I think they just use the name truffles. It's really just chocolate. Tommy O, are you here? Please post your question in the comments section, please, and thank you. Truffle mayo. Oh, I bet that's good. Oh, I bet that's so good, Martin. What do you put that on? I mean, obviously mayo, but I mean, what goes good with that? What goes best with that? Oh, that sounds good. Truffle mayo. Okay, Richard is saying words on top of words I'm seeing. Okay, that's what I'm afraid of, that on my screen, it says the live and it has the time and I see how many people are here. And then below that, I can clearly see the banner. But Some people said they couldn't see it on their phone because it was hidden. So let me see. Let me try this. Hold on a second. Let me try something. Y'all let me know if this is, if you will, Richard. Let me know. Now you should see it scrolling. Can you see it? Can you read it? Is that better or worse? Oh, yes. Of course, that would be delicious on fries. Oh, yes. But literally everything. Oh, yum. That makes me want to try that. I wonder where we could get that here. Yes, I like that idea too, Chill. I really do. Everything. Put the mayo on the chocolate truffle. And yes, I like it. And fries, yes. Where you got them? Truffle mayo on the fries first. That's your first course. And then we move to dessert. Oh, that's funny. So, Tommy O, are you here still in the chat? If not, I'm going to move on to Crystal. Yeah, that works. Oh, it does work? Okay, thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. Well, that's good to know because, like I said, I'm not on the other side of the camera. I can't see that. I'd like to, but last time I tried to do that, I had feedback from the mic. I know, Chill. I liked it better. And the only reason I really, hey, Perry, thank you. The reason I went with this software, one second. Yes, Adia, thank you for thanking him. Is because I get tired of saying over and over again that the free reading slots are gone and super chats are available and all the things that you narrators are saying for me in the chat. I mean, moderators, but people apparently are not reading that. And instead, if I say it, they seem to hear it versus if it. So I was trying to think of a way that I could focus on the readings and not have to repeat myself and spend my energy doing that. And especially because sometimes I don't have a moderator, I just have to do it on myself. So, by myself. So that was the reason really solely that I got this software was to try to help with that. So, and I think it works much better if you do this situation with the software in horizontal, because the banners can be down at the bottom. That's what I wanted. That's what I thought I was getting. But when I went into the vertical to go into YouTube Shorts, it puts it at the top automatically, and I can't control that. So if it was in horizontal, the banner's at the bottom, and you can see it, no worries. So apparently they're working on it. Whatever. Yes, all that. Thank you for listening to me go on my diatribe about all that. So, Dream Life. How many in the live right now? Probably only about 15 right now. So it's a small live tonight. Well, okay. Yeah, Adia, can you help Dream Life with that, talking about that? And I still haven't heard from Tommy G because I'd like to get on to Crystal's reading. Crystal, are you here? Would you please post your comment in the chat? Are you asking me, are my eyes twitching, Richard, or are you asking for yourself? I don't know. You may have an eyelash in it. It could be. There are a lot of, seriously, are you asking because my eyes are twitching, or are you asking for yourself? Because I'll look it up in Louise Hayes' book over here if you're asking seriously. There's Dream Life. There's a little icon at the bottom of your screen, and it looks like a rectangle with a little dollar sign in the middle. If you push that, you'll get a little box that pops up, and it'll ask you how much, and you can type in your comment or question there. White Trout Channel, welcome. Thanks for being here. Crystal, you are here. Okay, honey. Would you type your question in? Because it's lost in the feed up there if you typed it before. My apologies. Yeah, it is. I would guess that it is stress too. Your eye, okay, because, oh, you found it. Okay. All right, good. Just 1 second, y'all. I'm waiting for Crystal's question. Just one question now, guys, please. I wanted to see what Louise Hay has to say. I brought this out for somebody in the previous 1 or 2 days ago, asked about it. I'm sure it has to do with how you view the world, too. I know it's stress. I get that. But let's see what it says. Eyes, 153. Let's just educate ourselves and see what Louise has to say. Okay. The eyes. Do I believe in what now? Do I believe in you mean superstition? Depends on what, you'd have to get more specific than that. If I'll get married again. Okay, thank you, Crystal. I remember that now that you type it, but you know, I have ADD. I can't get Hey, Adia, would you take care of Mr. Perry there, please? Thank you. Okay, so the eyes represent the capacity to see. When there are problems with the eyes, it usually means there is something we do not want to see, either about ourselves or about life, past, present, or future. Oh. Many people have had dramatic healing experiences when they have been willing to go back to the past and clean up what it was they did not want to look at a year or two before they began wearing glasses, for example. Are you negating what's happening right now? What don't you want to face? Are you afraid to see the present or the future? If you could see clearly, what would you see that you don't see now? Can you see what you were doing to yourself? Interesting questions to look at. Okay, that's what Louise Hay has to say about eyes. All right. Now, Crystal, on to you, my darling. Thank you for being patient. Yeah, it is random. I actually had something I never heard of. This started for me. Well, I've had them once in a while, but I started getting them more often, and it's called an ocular migraine, where you get these jagged flashes of like rainbow color. It's like all around your eye, and you can still see, but it's like somebody's got a strobe light around your eye vision anyway, and it goes away in about a half an hour. But my head doesn't hurt. It's not a headache. And it is, according to my eye doctor, often brought on by stress. So yeah, back to that really. Okay. I know, Adia, right? It's teamwork here, isn't it? I love that. You get it too, Crystal. I know it, right? It's like, I'm not as bad as some people I know, but yeah, I have it. My son has it. My grandson has it. You know, it's a family thing over here. All right, we want to know about Crystal. Crystal, I got to give you that same speech about law of attraction now. If you believe you're going to get married again, you will. You start manifesting that person you want. But I will ask the cards what they want to tell you about that. So, what do you want to tell me about? What's the potential for Crystal getting married again? Raymond, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Other than my thing on my nose, I had a little pre-skin cancer situation and having it removed, and I look like Rudolph right now, but it'll go away soon. Okay. Tell me about Crystal, please. Tell me about Crystal. What is the potential for Crystal getting married again? Okay, that deck does not want to talk. We'll try this one. Please and thank you. Thank you, Adia. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. That's sweet. I'm hanging in here for an old gal. I'm doing. Let's just say I'm fighting it tooth and nail, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, I do everything I can to try to, I exercise. I try to eat. All the things. All the things. It's all you can do, right? And then past that, it's just good genes and I don't know, makeup. All right, please and thank you. Tell me about Crystal. Let me move this 1 second. What is the potential for Crystal remarrying, please, or marrying? Thank you. Well, that's a good start. I like that. Yeah. In good time. That means collaboration, and that's about timing. What are you putting into it? What seeds are you planting? Like I spoke about earlier. You were here through that reading, so I'm sure that you heard what I said about planting seeds, right? And the farmer and those mental gerbil wheel thoughts. What else can you tell me for Crystal? What is the potential for Crystal getting married? Hey, thank you guys to everybody who's here, and thank y'all for hitting that like button. I'd be so grateful. Holy cow, that's half the deck. Please and thank you. Ooh, all right. Well, I know you also heard me say, Crystal, sometimes tarot gives me this backstory, so let's see what this is. I don't know if this is future or what's already happened. I think you can't see all of those, but some of them. I don't really, not sure 100%. That's the order they came out in, but we'll get there. So, oh, boy, I hate to jump to conclusions here. So, it seems like I say this message a lot to people, so I don't want to assume it's that same message. So let me look at this from a couple of different angles here. Okay. She said as she remained quiet. Okay, I'm going to say yes. I don't have the quote unquote quintessential tarot cards. There were 2 cards that would represent marriage to me, well, possibly 3. Well, I don't have that card. I do. No, excuse me. My bad. I want to take all that back because I do have one. I do have one. So forgive me. Now, there's 2 ways I can read this, Crystal. The because as you heard me say, sometimes tarot gives me the backstory. So you'll have to tell me if this is your backstory, that's already happened, then we'll move to the bottom row here. So if this was previous, you collaborated with the King of Wands, you thought you were going to be happy, you had plans, or maybe you were married and had a long-term commitment, home, all that stuff with this person. But this is the wounded warrior. This is, I just don't know if I can fight for that again. And at some point you felt left out in the cold. And so that's probably both backstory and let me just skip to the chase here, and I'll cut this in half. I think that is backstory for you, but I also think it might be what gets in your way of bringing somebody in. So this is just a heads up, because I could also read it, collaboration is coming with the King of Wands, who is the family type, somebody who's willing to commit to you, but you might be inclined to put a wall up because you've been abandoned or put out in the cold, as it were, in the past. And but you're tired of that and you're ready to come in. Or I could read it one more way, that this person who's coming toward you, who's like that, might have experienced that in the past. So that whole top row could be you, could be past, could be, because we asked what's coming toward you. So it could be that there's somebody coming, this King of Wands is coming in to collaborate with you, okay? Now, hopefully it doesn't mean that he's already married. I don't have those cards here other than, I mean, it could be that, but I don't really have those other cards. So there's a lot of ways I could read that. I'm sorry, I just wanted to speak to a couple of people. Thank you, Kevin, so much. And Joe, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Perry. Thank y'all. You're very sweet. Crystal saying accurate. Okay, great. Hey, Ray. It is live, Ray. It is happening right now, right this red hot minute. So let's say that happened to you, because I got the feeling this wasn't your first rodeo based on your question. But I feel like this is also past and future, saying this is what's coming. Your tendency is going to be, because of this, to hold back your emotions. I don't know if I'm going to give that my cup of love to anybody. I want to be in charge of this. I need to be in control of me, because if I'm the emperor here, I'm in control. Because if I do that, it feels risky to me. And it's interesting, the positioning of these cards. I know I think it's here because the Sun is the happiest card in tarot. It means happiness. It means all the good stuff. And it's underneath this Nine of Wands, which is where you feel like the wounded warrior, okay? And you're questioning if you have enough in you to do this one more time, partially. But it can also mean putting up a wall against, or, blocking your own happiness. Let me say it that way. So that prevents you from having clarity about this potential situation that might be coming in for you. But I love the way these cards fell out, because they kind of fell out, as you notice, a lot at one time. And then one card kind of fell over to the side at the same time, which is this card. And that tells me, because I do pay attention to how they fall. This is the Empress. This is basically you. This is expansion. This is knowing your self-worth, having confidence. She's a nurturer. It talks about expansion and creativity, as I said in the previous reading when she came out. She's very busy tonight, this Empress. And so I feel like if you don't second guess yourself here with all this, this can be you. Well, this is you. It is you. I think maybe you might be a little focused on your money. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, you can be overly so, or you can just be saying, I'm just going to sit over here and work on my money until somebody shows up. And I think that's good. And she is in the upright. So that's a good thing. Because this queen I really love. She's very dependable. She's also nurturing. She's confident. You can see, just look at that. I'm content. I got everything I need here. I don't depend on anybody else. Now, this is not really a gender thing, but it does come up more for men than it does women, that if you have a woman who's very independent, a lot of men don't quite, I won't say that they're threatened, but some are. It's just they don't know what to do with that. Some partners, I'll say, not just the male thing. And so I don't know. There's a tiny bit of that here, but not much. I think it comes down to you deciding if you're willing to take the risk to leap off this cliff, because I feel like this is a king that's coming toward you. This is a person coming toward you. So I think, yes, the potential is there. There's your man, your person, and here's the commitment. That's the short answer. But Spirit's saying, but when we send you this person, Crystal, you can't sit over here on your heart and just say, no, I'm going to be in control. I'm not giving my heart to anybody. It's too risky. I know what my happiness is, and maybe this isn't it. So it's open yourself up to the opportunity. I think that's another thing this queen is saying, Empress. Keep yourself open for opportunities. Just watch that you're not pushing somebody away, as opposed to saying, I do have one more effort at this in me, instead of pushing them away. Yeah, that's night, and that's a weird energy off of this card. Let's see, what is this telling me? Holding back. Yeah, you might be inclined to hold back communication. And Spirit say, no, don't do that. You've got what it takes. This is the magician. He's got everything, all the resources he needs to have a victory in this situation. Yep, I love it. And here's the Judgment card. In this case, in your case, in this instance, I think it means good karma. And good karma is a passionate new beginning with somebody who's very honest, very, very straight. This sometimes is the king who is mind over heart, but doesn't mean he won't come in and, that's okay. I don't think that's what this is saying. Let me take that back. I think he's rather a king that is, in this instance, maybe he's just very intelligent, very clear with his words, very clear with his intentions. And when you get clear that you're really ready for somebody, it's going to happen fast. Yep. And there's going to be physical attraction and romance, and oh my goodness, and the end, yes, fast, physical attraction, romance, and into a cycle. What cycle are you putting it into? This. Worrying about it. Yep. Making a choice. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to stop there. That's beautiful. So, Crystal, that's what I have for you. I think the answer is you definitely have somebody coming towards you with the potential for this. Now, I don't know time. I don't look at time in these. I'm not a time person, because based on your effort and what you're putting out into the universe, the law of attraction will, you could bring it tomorrow, or it might take you 5 years. And I don't think it's going to be that long, but I'm just saying, just watch your thoughts and be mindful that you are a magnet. So get clear about what you want that to be. All right, yes, and the very, very best of luck with that. And you're saying it makes sense, and I do have that tendency. Well, thank you for verifying that's definitely what I was picking up. And it's kind of human nature, Crystal. That's not saying anything about you so much. It is human nature if we've been hurt. It just is. But Spirit is letting you know, but hey, but you have a dog in this fight. You have an ability to contribute to this person coming in faster or slower. And that is based on your thoughts and law of attraction and what you're thinking, what you think about, you bring about. So get busy working on your point of attraction so you can, thinking positively about a new experience and being open to that. So that's what I have for you, Crystal. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the super chat. And Tommy O never came back, did he? Didn't get him. Okay. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you saying that. You're very welcome. I'm glad it was helpful. Very glad. I mean, that's why I'm here. That is definitely why I'm here. Okay, Adia, I don't think I didn't miss any super chats or any other requests, did I? I think I got everybody. Oh, wait. See, I can't scroll up. Hang on a minute. I have to look at it on my phone. Oh, Adia. Hey, Adia. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. I really have to get new glasses. I'm so frustrated right now. I'm going to make the appointment tomorrow. I promise myself. As God is my witness, I'm going to make my appointment tomorrow. Okay, Adia, go ahead and type in your question, hon. Or questions. You had 2 questions. Go ahead and type those in for me. And Adia, are you taking care of tech for me, please? Okay, thank you. Yes, well, I appreciate you, Adia, so much for doing that. Did you block tech? I can't see, again, it's still showing up in my thing here. I can't tell. Oh, Robert, you just go to the top where my channel header is and you click on the little notification bell. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Will I be able to stay at my current job? And what is Uriah's feeling? Okay. Okay. Here we go. What deck for Adia, please? Okay. We will see what we see here. So first of all, will Adia be able to stay at her current job? All right, let's look at that first. Let's look at this first. No? All right. Don't want me to use the little one. Hey, Jennifer. How are you tonight? Adia be able to stay at her current job? Please make it clear and concise, yes or no. Potentially. 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 Will Adia be able to stay at her current job? All right. Well, go back to this one then. It just didn't feel right. Will Adia be able to stay at her current job? Maybe not. Oh, goodness. I'll have to say probably not. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And this card has come out in every reading so far tonight. 7 of Pentacles in reverse is about, well, first of all, it's maybe not the right time. It can be timing issue, not the right time in the reverse. But it's about assessing what you're investing your time and energy into. And in the reverse, it's like second guessing. I don't know that I'm meant to be here for the long term. This is looking at the long term timing of something, investing, questioning whether I should continue investing in this for the long term. And the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse is, in the upright, it's collaboration. In the reverse, it's lack of collaboration. So I'm going to have to say, and then we've got, 4 of Pentacles. Now, this can mean a number of things in reverse. I just want to feel the energy of this for you. Yeah, you've got just all these cards are saying letting go of something, and because that's Pentacles, it's money. Wait, let me put this back. This is disharmony. I'm giving you the cliff notes here. Shoot, this 3 of Cups in reverse is often the third party. Well, third party in a business or job situation could be you get a new boss, or you get somebody in the office, and because of that person, maybe they decide they don't want both of you and they let one of you go or something. I'm just saying it's something that interferes. But let's see. Let me pull a few more cards for you. Gerald, these are tarot cards. Yes, Ray, I am. Now, you saw me shuffling, and that card came back out in the reverse. In the reverse. So, let's see what else. Are you happy about that? You said awesome. Are you happy that Yeah. Now, this card this is disappointment and apathy. In the reverse, it's somebody rethinking that. Did I really want to still say no to that cup? Or it was, it can mean, though, because he's turning, the divine is coming in and reaching in and giving him this cup. Well, he's not really looking at that cup. He's just kind of staring off, thinking about these cups, but apathetic about everything. In the reverse, he's rethinking that. So I don't know. What are you doing? What is this about? Goodness. It's using, Gerald, I'm using my intuition and the tool called tarot cards to do a reading, an intuitive reading for Adia in this case. That's what we're doing here. You do a quick Google search for tarot reading. Oh, goodness. Yeah. The world is ending of a cycle, Adia. The end of the fool's journey. Now, end of a cycle isn't necessarily a job. However, it is interesting because we did ask about your job. I'm going to have to say it looks like probably your job will end or whatever. How would you ask me that question? But it is also saying, but you're going to have lots of choices, lots of other options, things where you're going to feel like things are more balanced for you. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, what was your second question? So you're saying it could go either way for you. You've been looking? Well, what was the second question? Was it also about that, or? Because I have to say, I think this looks, I don't, you know me, you've been here enough. I don't just do one card typically, unless it just flies out and it's a very clear answer, but so that's that. What was the second question? Did I miss it, Adia? I don't know if I pronounce your name G or Gee, but my free readings tonight are slots are already gone. I am currently doing super chats. If you're interested in that, please do not continue to spam to repost your question over and over in the chat because we'll block you. I see your question, I acknowledge your question, and the answer is a super chat is available, or come back and catch me on another night when early when I have free readings available. Oh, now, thank you, Adia. I see it now. Thank you. How does Uriah feel about you? Oh, is this deck? Let's. That feels like this one again. Okay. So, how does Uriah feel about Adia, please? How does? I got to get close. Yes, my glasses. How does Uriah feel about Adia, please? If y'all will, read the banner at the top of the video. Got the information you need up there. Okay. No, you're not going to talk to me. Okay. All right. We'll go over here. How does Uriah feel about Adia? Please and thank you. Oops. Ooh. I just been always wanting to do that. I forget I have a cordless mic now. Just Don't mind me. Let's do it one more time because that was fun. Well, okay. Okay. This is going to sound corny because I've never said this about the magician, but I'm going to say it. This is the magician card. We ask how he feels about you. Uriah feels about you. And what I heard was magical. The meaning of the card is this person has all the resources to manifest anything they want. The magician has all the resources. So it's manifestation. But I heard magical. Uriah feels you're magical. And that you would be someone to create a home with, to settle down with. And thinking about moving toward you and making an offer of some kind. But this is very, very slow moving energy. It's the slowest moving energy in the tarot. So probably taking his time, and very likely because one or both of you has stepped away, abandoned. I don't know what the situation, but somebody here is feeling left out in the cold. But on the other side of it, wanting to come back. I've been out here long enough. I get it. I want to come back now. So that could have, I don't know. I mean, that could be a lot of different things. Could be some kind of separation. Could be, there's a justice card here, which could be either karma or it could be literally something in the justice system. Maybe, if this person was like waiting for a divorce or something, or waiting for some kind of legal something. Or it could just be saying, waiting, I'm taking my time. But I'm wanting to come in out of the cold here, and I want to balance these scales. I want to do what's fair and just, because that's what brings me happiness. And I'm ready to collaborate. But you don't know this yet. You've gotten clarity. Yeah, that they self-sabotage something. I mean, I could kind of keep going, but is that making sense to you, Adia? And why is let me see here one second. The chat has just stopped scrolling over here for me for some reason. Here we go. I have opened the lines of communication, and it can go either way for me. Okay. And you're saying, oh, wow. Well, I know it. He's so slow. Yes. I abandoned him. I'm the runner. Okay. But I gave in. Well, there you go. There it is. Hey, nobody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Do you want me to pull more, or should we leave well enough alone? I don't know. That's pretty good. And this is the only card that's not wonderful, but it's in the reverse, which is good. That means, and let me point out, in the upright, it literally means somebody being left out in the cold, abandoned, all the things I talk about. But particularly in this deck, because if you can see, let me be sure I'm pointing in the right place. Yeah. There's a key here in the artwork in this deck. And this person who's sitting there mourning with their head in their hands can simply stand up, go get the key, and unlock the door and bring themselves in from the cold. Now, this is in reverse. It means I've probably already thought through that, and now I'm getting ready to do something because I'm tired of being out here. And in other words, it means I want to come in the cold. I don't want to sit here with my head in my hands anymore. Yeah. Yes, pull more. Okay. All right. What else for Adia? What else for Adia? Now, you should have stuck with door number 1, Adia. You should have. Because that's the 7 of Swords. Now, I'm going to wait to decide what to say about that. Oh. Okay. Woo. All right. I'm gonna give you some fairies and unicorns. Because I keep it pretty real here. I don't sugarcoat things, right? I keep it pretty real here, but so your person wants to come in out of the rain because this is how I'm going to read this. Because there was some sneaky going on here. This is the 7 of Swords, the deception card. Can we just say it like that? Yep. He deceived you and he broke your heart. It's just kind of telling the backstory. Usually it's the other way around. I feel this is the backstory. If it's not, you need to tell me that because I can read it differently. He's decided maybe he was testing to see if the grass was greener, but he's either he's getting clarity. There's a couple of ways I can read this card. I was just feeling the energy of it. See how in this card, in the upright, this person's got all those cups to choose from, and when really it's saying, no, pick the red one, dummy, pick the red one. And so I feel like, well, I have that tendency too, Adia. Don't worry, but I get it's okay. It's still okay. But I think this is saying now this person is realizing they should have picked rather the red one, meaning you. They should have picked you, and they're getting clarity about that now. Because now, and divine timing. Now's the time. He wants the ships to come into shore here, and he's ready to work on it now, or at least thinking about it. I don't have forward motion yet, but I do have. You asked me how feeling isn't action, because he does care about you. Now, I think this might be a little overwhelming for him. Yeah, that's the card we call the juggling card. And that could have been what he did. But I think right now this is saying, my feelings are overwhelming me right now because I'm having to change. I'm having to change to get this wish come true, to heal this situation. But I'm going to take this high ground, and I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to defend how I feel about this. And turn this wheel of fortune, good fortune, meaning I want this to be, what's the word I'm trying to say? Benefit, I can't say it, forget it. It's good news. I can't say that word, why? We'll just use beneficial, that's close enough, right? So, it's still good. It's still good. I think this was just more telling the backstory. And we ask how your person feels. So that's just more the story of how he feels, right? Yep. Because this was how he felt. Right? Which part is it you don't know about? Did this not happen? That I'll read this if you have not experienced, if this person has not done something to hurt you, break your heart in some way. Now this is a sliding scale. This could be anything from, I told you I was sick and I couldn't take you out the other night when really I was out playing cards with my boyfriends, my guy friends, to there was a third party and they cheated on you. There's a sliding scale with this 3. So if this has not happened to you, yes, this could be future. You're saying my intuition was, oh, you're talking about, yeah, beneficial. Thank you. My intuition was telling me something was off. He was not prioritizing me. Well, there you go. Because this is often my third party card, but you've heard me say enough. Third party can be job. It can be hanging out with the guy friends too much, not making enough time for you. Yes. Spending all this time with family and not making enough time to see you. So, yeah, that hurt you. I think I'm going to stick with the first row. Let's just forget about this down here. Let's go back to this. These 3 cards. This is what we ask. And I think this is, he's trying to figure out how he's going to manifest this home, family, happy, everything with you. And so he's putting that together in his mind and thinking about coming forward. That's what those cards tell me. So, well, yeah. Now, why I asked you if that story was true, because I could have read that differently. Sometimes the 7 of Swords is strategy. It doesn't always mean lying and stealing and cheating. Sometimes it can be strategy. So I could have read it. He's making a strategy to come and heal this situation with you. Hopefully, that's why I was asking that question, because there's a couple of ways I could have read that. And that's why I really like to do these lives and not, recorded, because I can talk to you. But I would say this is positive. I think this person wants to come, and I think he wants to come correct. So that's what I'm going with. Of course, people have free will. We know that, right? We know they have free will. But I feel like this is positive. Because of the cards that were surrounding it. I mean, after that, Anyway, that's my feeling about it, because I go with my intuition as much, if not more, than the cards. So, Adia, I hope that was helpful, honey. Keep it going in terms of the positive thinking on your part too. You hear me say that a million times here. Always, keep saying in your head how he is prioritizing me. I'm the only one. He wants to be with me and can't wait to see me and all those good things. And when he comes, he's coming correct, and he's, all that good stuff. So those positive thinking tapes, get those going around in your head. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful tribe live in the hive, my hive peeps. I guess that's it. I think that was all. I think. Let me double check here. Yep, that's it. I'm done. I'm done on the super chats. Good. Yes, absolutely. Claim that. Yes. Claim it. And again, start visualizing. What does that look like for you? Is he sitting next to you on the sofa, or what movie are you watching? What does his cologne smell like? Envisioning him texting you. What is he saying? What kind of loving things is he saying to you in the text? Gee, I'd really like to make up for lost time, or whatever. It's your dream. You envision it, whatever makes you happy. Right. Okay, guys. Well, I reckon that's it for me tonight. I will go get myself a bite to eat, and then early to bed, early to the gym in the morning. So I will call it a night. Thank you guys for being very patient with me working through all that mess in the beginning. I think what I've ascertained is with the software is it takes a while for it to populate it to YouTube and for people to find me longer than if I was just going straight live on YouTube. So we'll see. I might try it again this weekend when it's a bigger chat. And usually there's a whole lot more people on the weekend. So we'll see. We'll see what my mood is if I want to deal with this again. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. And I don't know when I'll go live again yet. I don't know yet. I'm not sure if I'll get to do my normal Saturday read because I've got to go out of town early in the day, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get back. But if I get back early enough, for sure. But I'm planning to do at least one more evening one for you guys before then. So, all that being said, I guess let's see. Get down here to catch up. Be sure okay, affirmative, got you. Yes, thank you, Adia. Thanks to me and family. Have a good, safe one. See you next time. Yes, yes, yes to everybody. Amen. To the second, I second that. Everybody be safe out there. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. And I'll see you guys again soon. Many blessings.